Hey, let's talk about the three things that you can do to get the biggest bang for your buck when you're ready to list your house. What can you do? What can you spend money on that is going to return more money than what you spent if you're going to list your house? I just got off the phone with somebody. They asked me this question. I get this question a lot, and I answer it a lot, and it's changed over time. But here's where I'm at right now. So number one is this generalized thing called curb appeal. So you need to get your bushes trimmed up. You need to get some new mulch down. You know, a lot of people now don't use their front door. They drive in through the garage. They always use the garage, and the front door sits there and gets cobwebs and gets dirty, and the light fixture gets filled up with bugs. We got to solve all those problems. Paint anything outside that just needs to be painted. If your porches, handrails have been rubbed down, then get those nice. Sweep everything, get it all cleaned up. Wash the windows, that sort of thing. So when the buyer first walks up to your house, they've got a good impression that this house is well maintained and well cared for. So not very expensive at all, and makes a big deal on the listing. Number two, paint, inside paint. Not expensive at all. It's hard work. Yeah, maybe you've done it, maybe you haven't. It's not impossible to do, and it's very forgiving for the most part. Carry a little wet washcloth with you, so if you get some
New Gmail
blue
message
paint
from
on
Facebook
your
to listen.
ceiling, then you can just, rub it off or whatever. But painting is very inexpensive, and it makes a huge deal. Now remember, not a lot of bold paint. Don't do that. Don't do crazy colors. We want some muted colors, some light grays or some tans, whites, off whites, that sort of thing. Don't do crazy yellows and dark blues because you think it's beautiful. It's great to live in the house that you think is beautiful. Sell a house that you think is dull, because we want people to walk in and the majority of the people to be able to see that they can live there and move in, and they like that. So fresh paint, very inexpensive, big deal in the presentation of your house. Now, that being said, sometimes you've got fingerprints on the walls and fingerprints around the light switches. You could just take, a magic eraser, maybe some cleaner of some kind, and just clean the walls. And that can make a big difference without having to paint. Sometimes you've got some pretty good paint, but it's just fingerprints everywhere. You can clean those off, makes a big difference. Clean those light switches, take them off, clean them up, put them back on. That can make a big difference. Number three is carpet. Again, same thing with the paint. Not terribly expensive. It's more expensive than paint, don't get me wrong. But as far as bang for the buck, if you're walking through your house and you've got worn out carpet, you can just tell replacing that carpet is not very expensive and can make a big difference. Again, we got to worry about colors. You don't want to get too crazy on the colors and on the patterns and all that kind of stuff. Very comfortable, muted colors, light grays, tans, that sort of thing will go a long way in making your house get it ready for sale. Not a lot of money in any of those three, but when people look at their house, they feel like it's maintained. So those are my 2 cents. Hope you like them. See you.